The smartphone market is hot. Microsoft has officially launched Windows 8, the latest version of its software. Mark New joins us live from a non-stormy San Francisco. Hi, Mark. What's this new software all about?
Well, Windows finally set out a timetable for when it's going to have Windows Phone 8 enter the market, and the first models will be hitting Europe on November 3rd, and they'll come to the United States by Thanksgiving, November 22nd. Microsoft's billion-dollar campaign to lure customers into its ecosystem continued today with a demo of how they plan to reinvent the smartphone. These live tiles are the heart and soul of Windows Phone 8. Users can customize their phones by configuring the way your screen looks with your preferred tiles. The tiles are like mini screens. What makes them live is their ability to continuously update their information and photos.
Our way is to put people at the center of the experience, not icons for apps like the iPhone and Android do.
Microsoft has even thought about the countless hours you spend looking at a locked screen. With a Windows Phone 8, the screen is constantly being utilized, whether you're looking at Facebook updates, photo montages, social media deals, or news and information.
Other new features include Data Sense, which helps a user to better manage their data usage and get in 45% more web browsing for the same cost. The ever-growing challenge of kids playing with the phone has resulted in Kids Corner, which acts as a phone within a phone for kids to use safely. Microsoft even brought in movie star mother Jessica Alba to vouch for its usefulness. Microsoft has widely been viewed as being late to the smartphone market, though Ballmer insists his company has been working on it for years.
Both of our competitors were in market, but we had a very different perspective. We wanted to build a phone that could be personal for each of us.
That's the way they portrayed it, is that, they were hard at work reinventing the smartphone. That could be just cover for we were late to the game, but they definitely have come out with something that's fundamentally different.
Microsoft showed off new versions of Skype and Pandora, while also touting that 46 of the top 50 apps worldwide will be on Windows 8. Attracting developers to create top software is essential.
Microsoft has leapt well beyond Android in the terms of user experience.
Microsoft is doubling the number of languages it supports, which includes Chinese, and tripling the number of countries that can access the Microsoft App Store.
Another interesting feature is called Room. The idea is to gather friends and family and take them away from the crowds. You could, for example, share photos or camping equipment lists with your friends, with your wife or husband. You could actually have lists of grocery lists or home tasks to complete so you're not overlapping each other and you know what each person has done. Of course, for people like me, that would probably make me not have any excuses about not getting my chores done. So I don't know about that, Phil.
All right, Mark. Quick question. Microsoft, we understand, has various deals with different smartphone makers. So part of the question is, how do they balance the attention in terms of sales and marketing to the different partners?
Yeah, it's a delicate balance for them. They got to make sure to allow each of them their time, but also allow them personal touches while promoting their own Windows Phone brand and not have it be overshadowed by the smartphone makers. They talked about all of them, mainly HTC, Nokia, and Samsung. And CEO Steve Ballmer first mentioned Nokia in probably the most details about it and spent the most time on the Lumia 920. And that reason is because Nokia is all in on Windows Phone. They don't make phones for Android like the others. And Samsung also, they went on to Samsung and talked about that, but that was a little quicker. And then finally they went on to HTC and spent a lot of time on that, especially talking about a wide-angle lens on the camera on the front, which allows you to actually get pictures of the entire family this time. Phil.
All right, Mark New joining us live from San Francisco.